you give just a few tips? I know that process can be complex to someone like me where it's not my area of expertise, although I understand it obviously, because I feel like when you say that, there's going to be people out there that say, okay, so when do I send it to you? Or what do I need? So what would you tell somebody? Because people always ask me for checklists, like what do you need before you do my deal? So I know someone's going to say, what do they need before they send it to you? What would be the best scenario?
Yeah, so we can start with the property, right? In your world, start with the property usually, right? So an
Right.
address that we've located. I want to know who was on the deed. Have they located the deed? And we know for sure, how it's titled. And then if we confirm that there's a dead person on title, we need to know if they have any estate planning documents. Is there a last will and testament? And even if there's not a last will and testament, we still want to know some family information. It's kind of like the lay of the land, right? Like maybe there's a girlfriend living in the house. uh,
Right.
they were never married, but they're together for 40 years. But
Hmm.
he had kids from a prior relationship. So we need to know details like that. Then we can figure out who the beneficiaries are going to be and how we can navigate the situation.
That really marries a lot well with creative finance because when people come to me about a property or a deal in the beginning, they say, okay, these are my terms. But the thing about creative finance is when I'm telling things like to some of my coaching clients or people that call me with constant close, it's really understanding this scenario to find the solution. So if you're in the creative finance world, you should be gathering that information anyway. You should know who's living in the property, who's on the deed. Finding a preliminary title report, I feel like would be beneficial not only for your process, but also for Rilus because it'll actually show you factual who's on the deed. Because sometimes people think they are. They think because their mom said they gave them the home that they're on the deed, and they really need to know what is on the legal binding paperwork that's with the county at that time. So with the creative type of mindset is gathering all that information, like Rilus said, the lay of the land to be able to give him what he needs to funnel through those deals as quick as possible. So I think it goes along with what we kind of teach in regards to creative finances. To find a solution, you really got to understand the problem. So the terms, of course, are important, which we'll go into as we're talking with seller finance, but knowing to give somebody a solution, you have to understand the problem. So